Today on CWN, we have results for the boys powerlifting regionals.
And are you ready for the fourth quarter? I'm Kendall.
I'm Nathan, and today is Monday, March 21st, 2022.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Students, just a reminder, if you are tardy to any class, it is an automatic lunch D-Hall in room 113, which is Coach Agota's room, which means during your lunch, you may go to that room and you will be given a lunch there. If you are tardy for first period, you will have lunch D-Hall that same day. If you're tardy second through seventh, you will have lunch D-Hall the next day. If you don't show up for lunch D-Hall, that is a considered skipping and will result in an automatic ISS. It is your responsibility to remember to go and not your teacher's. If you have any questions about lunch detention or need to change the date to the next day due to sports or doctor's appointments, you can go to the front office. But please don't forget.
Attention teens, the Texas State Aquarium is seeking positive, responsible, enthusiastic students who have an interest in learning about marine animals and habitats while interacting with guests. The Aqua Teen program is a year-round program for teens interested in volunteering at the aquarium. If you would like more information about applying for the Aqua Teen program, please go to www.texasstateaquarium.org or see Ms. Duke in the counseling office. Deadline to apply is March, I'm going to say 31st. 31st? Or 31st, or the 21st, so just get it done really soon.
Well, 21st is today, so most likely probably is
The 31st, yes.
Okay, and we have a video over vital signs with Miss O. Cipriana. Spoke to her for more insight. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Cipriana, and today we are here with Calallen TV, and I'm with my Delmar instructor, Miss Arobio. We're going to be doing vital signs in the gym today. Miss Arobio, can you tell us what vital sign skills are?
Yes, the students today are going to be practicing vital signs such as blood pressure, temperature, vision, hearing, height, weight. They are practicing so they can perfect their skills, in the medical assistant program.
Okay, and what are primary duties as a medical assistant?
Okay, so the students are practicing these skills, which are just basic skills. There are other skills that they need to learn. But in a doctor's office, a lot of times when a patient comes in, we get the basic information of weight, height, blood pressure. And then, of course, depending on what the patient's coming in for, then they will be learning how to set up the patients for their problems and assisting the doctor in whatever it is that the patient is coming in for.
Okay, and lastly, when dealing with a upset patient, what's the proper way to take care of them?
Okay, so you tend to have patients that are a little upset, whether they've been sitting out in the waiting room a little bit too long or they didn't have their appointment when they should have had it. But I've instructed the students that whenever a patient is being a little bit loud and upset, that we talk to them and tell them that we understand, their concern. If need be, we do take them to a separate room so that, they can let their frustration out. They don't probably mean to be upset, but at the same time, you do want to provide that privacy for them to explain what's upsetting them.
Okay, that's all from me. Now back to the studio.
That's pretty cool stuff, preparing students for a future career and things that they want to go into.
Absolutely.
Can't beat it. Students, the Kent Star Memorial Scholarship is currently accepting applications. Deadline to apply for the scholarship will be April 10th. Please submit all scanned applications via email to shopwithacop, FOP at AOL, CCFOP, at AOL.com. If you need further information, please stop by room 802 and check that out.
And now we're going to send it over to Willie B with the Run on Sports right after this quick break.
Hello students and staff, I'm Ian Fernandez from Calallen TV and welcome back from the spring break. I know a lot have changed during those times, that includes your style. So those things need to be taken care of before you get written up. That includes shaving, piercing, and midriffs. All right, that's it from us. Now back to the studio.
Baseball competed over the break, and we got a chance to talk to Justin Lampkin on his no-hitter he had in a game and how the rest of the week went. Let's check it out.
Hi, it's Maddie with Calallen TV. I'm here with Justin Lampkin. So you had an interview with MLB Network. Can you tell me how that went?
Yeah, so it was overall a pretty cool experience. They wanted me on there over spring break in front of live TV, and I really enjoyed it, being cool to experience something like that.
And I know in Kerrville you pitched a no-hitter with 21 strikes out. How do you feel about that?
That was a very high-energy, intense game. We were up 1-0, and I just found a groove and stayed in the zone and had a really good game overall.
And can you tell me about the game tomorrow and where it's at and who's it against?
Yeah, we play Kingsville tomorrow here at home for our first district game.
Okay, well, thank you. Now back to the studio.
And softball played many games over the break and were pretty successful. Let's see what our interviewers got for us today.
Hi, my name is Mia. I'm here at Calallen TV, and I'm here with Coach Lance. So I know that y'all had a game against Jetson last Wednesday, and I know it's especially a big deal since they're ranked in the nation in 6A school. And y'all also had a game last Friday against TM, which is our biggest rival, coming out with the dub. How are you coming into this game?
Well, we had Jetson on Wednesday, so we knew that game was going to help us prepare for Friday game against TM, and it did. Jetson's a very good team. Obviously, you just mentioned that, and it was exactly kind of what we needed to make sure that we had the right mindset and focus to be prepared for Friday against TM. And as far as TM, I was really proud of the girls coming in and being just locked in and focused, but yet loose. I know they were a little nervous, of course. I mean, it's TM, it's such a big game, but you know, once the game started going, you could just see that we were ready. And some of the awesome things about the game were we had 2 back-to-back home runs in the first inning, so that was really something. And then to come back the next inning, or I want to say it was at the second or the third, then Megan Geyer hits another home run. So we had 3 home runs in that game, and you know, Mackenzie Mounts went 4 for 4, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Brianna Ford had like 11 strikeouts, doing her thing on the mound, and we're just, you know, we're working hard, and it's paying off.
So when and where and what time are your next games?
We play tomorrow here against Kingsville at 6 p.m. Kingsville does not have a JV team, so we won't be playing JV. So we moved our varsity game from 7 o'clock to 6 p.m. And then on Friday in Robstown at 7 p.m., varsity JV at 5.
Well, you heard it from us. Make sure you're supporting our softball team. So that's all for me. Now back to the studio.
And our boys powerlifting team competed at regionals, and we have some footage for y'all. So without further ado, let's roll the clip.
Good evening, this is Coach Hofstetter. Today was the boys Regional 5 Division II powerlifting meet. We had an outstanding day. The team, as a team, we placed first. As a team, we're regional champs, which is a great accomplishment for us. Placing for the Cats was Alex Vela first in the 123s, Julian Carena second in the 132s, Luke Medina third, 165s, Nate Garcia fifth in the 165s, Epi Hinojosa fifth in the 198s. Aiden Hinojosa placed second, 275s. Patrick Davis, fifth in the super heavyweights. We had 5 total qualify for state. We had Alex Vela, Julian Carena, Luke Medina, Epi Hinojosa, Evan Eden, Aiden Hinojosa, and then Luke Medina will be his 3rd place finisher. Sud, he's also an alternate. We're hoping to have the great success at state. Gentlemen, how did it go today?
I got first in region. I got 2nd place in region, and I also broke the regional bench record of 335 pounds at 132.
How did y'all do as a team?
Got first. We did really great as a team overall. We executed, and we placed first overall as a team. First time in history.
The boys soccer team won the district we compete in. This is their first district championship win title since 1996. Congratulations to those boys. And our Lady Cats soccer team has had a phenomenal season so far and has has been held at high expectations. With that being said, we're getting to witness the first playoff game of a good run for our Lady Cats. The game will be held here at Phil Danaher Stadium this Thursday. We caught up with Coach Costa about track and what they did over the break. Let's take it to him with more.
I'm Elijah Garza with Calallen TV, and I'm here with Coach Acosta. So, Coach Acosta, I know y'all had a track meet the Friday before spring break. How did that go?
We had a track meet in Flower Bluff, and it went well. We competed hard. The kids did very well. We had some times going down, which is always a good thing. I think the pole vaulters did really well. I know the hurdles competed. I believe all the distance kids medaled in some sort. So they did a great job, and we're just proud of them. And like I said, we're just trying to get those times down and prepare for district.
So did y'all do anything over spring break?
Actually, we were hoping to let kids would rest up and get their legs under them because we got a busy next 3 or 4 weeks coming up with Thursday in Beeville. And next Friday, I believe, is going to be the district meet, if I'm not mistaken, or I think we might be hosting one. But we've got a lot of stuff coming up, so we're going to need some fresh legs, and hopefully we'll get some PRs then.
So when is the next track meet and where is it?
The next track meet will be Thursday in Beeville.
Okay, now that's all from us. Now back to you.
The golf teams will be traveling to Alice tomorrow for their district preview meet. Their district tournament will be next Monday and Tuesday at Alice, so be sure to wish a player good luck. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thank you very much, Billy B. That's definitely a really cool thing to see with the boys soccer. That's really cool. And girls soccer and softball, all our sports doing great.
Love that soccer and softball, like you said.
Yeah, and powerlifting.
And
That's
powerlifting,
so exciting.
It's really great for the boys. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how the girls do in playoffs also. It's going to be good. The softball team's been doing good. Baseball, congrats to Lampkin getting some airtime. That's really big. And yeah, congrats to everybody. Everyone's doing great. It's a great year.
Now we're going to take it over to Aaron with today's weather forecast after this short message.
Hey, be sure to walk on the right side of the hallway. And don't text and walk. Stay classy, Calallen.
As you can see, walking on the right side of the hallway is the safest thing to do. Always follow the arrows and make sure you do. What was that?
Sorry, I was walking and texting.
Okay, guys, right here this is a perfect example of what not to do. Always stay safe, walk on the right side, and don't walk and text.
Sorry, it won't happen again.
Thank you, Kendall, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather brought to you by Sonic, America's favorite drive-in. And right now we are looking at 77 degrees, a 4% chance of rain, and winds from the northwest at 24 miles per hour. Looking further into our day, we're going to be rising in heat into the low 80s, mid 80s, with winds from the southeast at 29 and get lower tonight at 21 miles per hour, where percentage of rain will stay pretty consistent, staying from 2 to 9% all day. And I know that for the rest of the week, Tuesday is going to heat up a little bit. We're going to be in the high 80s with a 6% chance of rain and winds from the northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. I know that tomorrow there's expected to be some scattered rainstorms across the day, so we might get to see some glimpse of rain. Wednesday we're going to be back in the mid 70s with a 0% chance of rain and winds from the northwest at 10 miles per hour. And Thursday we're going to cook up a little bit more and be in the mid 80s with a 0% chance of rain and winds from the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. There are 60 days until graduation and 68 days until summer. Back to the anchors.
Thank you very much, Aaron.
The final stretch.
Final stretch.
Final stretch, my boy.
Fourth quarter, finish strong, stay on your grades, pass for sure.
Come on.
You're almost there.
Yeah, don't act silly now. Well, that's what I have for you today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So, Kendall, what do you call an apology written in dots and dashes?
I don't know, Nathan, what?
Read Morse code.
For all of you social people out there, make sure you are following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at CalallenTV for all of the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest updates.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.